most popular kind of deals, and artists are always so eager to sign those kind of deals because the label would lure them with so much advance. The label can lure them with like $1 million advance, and the artist will feel like, oh, they've arrived, they've made it. Hello guys, good day. My name is Chinet Odoye. I'm an entertainment lawyer and music publisher based in Lagos State, Nigeria. You're welcome back to my mini educational series where I talk about entertainment law, music publishing, and the music business in general. So today I'm going to be talking about recording contracts, the different types of recording contracts you might find in the music business and everything. So when people talk about recording, when artists say I was offered a recording deal or whatever, they always believe the kind of recording deal being offered to them is probably the popular 360-degree deals where where the music company is to get from every piece of their income. But in reality, that's not the only kind of recording deals we have. We have about 4 to 5 types of recording deals you can find in the music business. So it's very important as an artist to get involved in your music business. When you are presented with a deal, get an entertainment lawyer, get the entertainment lawyer to advise you and to explain the kind of deal that you are being offered. And this video would actually give you a kind of insight on the kind of deals you can be presented to as an artist in the music industry. So first things first, before we go to the types of deals, you need to understand that there is a difference between licensing and there is an assignment. I need to know what they mean. So basically, licensing is just giving someone, maybe an individual or a company, the permission to use and exploit your copyrights for a number of years. You tell them how they can use it. So a license could be exclusive or non-exclusive. Exclusive license means that you are giving the individual or the company the sole right. So they are the only one that is giving the permission to use and exploit your copyrights. While non-exclusive is that you can give up to 10 people, up to 20 people, up to 50 people the right to use the permission and the right to use your copyrights however you want them to use it. So that is licensing on one side. And there is also assignment. Assignment is you transferring the copyright in your works, the copyright in whatever it is that belongs to you, to another individual or company. So that means they become the new owner of the copyright in assignment. For license, you still own the copyright, but you're just giving them the permission to deal with your copyright. But in assignment, you are giving the individual or the music company the total control to your works and your copyright. They become the new owner and you will no longer be the owner. And assignment could be for a number of years and could be as long as the copyrights in your works are valid. So you need to understand these two terminologies before you accept or sign any deal. So now let's go to the types of recording deals. There are about 4 to 5 types of recording contracts, and the first one, which most people don't even know it's a recording, is a distribution agreement. So basically, these are the most popular type of recording deal because any new artist that wants to come to the market, first thing they're asking me, oh, do I know any distribution company? They want to distribute their songs, blah, 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 blah. That's the kind of recording deal. So there are different distribution channels you can use to distribute your song. Distribution, by the way, is making your copyright available to the public for public consumption. Exactly. So making it available on streaming platforms like Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, Tidal, due to that is distribution. So when you go to a distribution company to tell them to distribute your songs on your behalf and you sign an agreement, that is a type of recording contract because it's a distribution deal. You understand what I'm saying? So distribution deal, you can give the company the exclusive rights to distribute your songs. That means nobody else, no other company has that right to distribute those songs, giving the distribution company the right to distribute. So that's how distribution contract works. So for distribution contract, it doesn't really come with an advance, except the distribution contract is a master's licensing agreement. A master's licensing agreement is a sort of agreement whereby you give the distribution company not only the right to exclusively distribute your work, but also the right to use and deal with your copyright and your songs for a number of years. So in this particular master's licensing, it usually comes with an advance, a promotion and marketing advance or a budget to make sure that the song speaks up, the song gets to the target audience, the song blows in the market and people listen to the song. Exactly. So it usually comes with an advance, maybe $40,000, $25,000. And also this kind of agreements might stretch for maybe 10 years to 20 years, or there might be a clause in the agreement that says the license will still be in place until the advance given to you is recouped. And you understand that one of my last past videos, I talked about advance. I said advance is not free money, it's upfront money or royalties for your songs. So that's how distribution master licensing agreements works and everything. So please always speak to your lawyer to help you to negotiate this kind of agreement. So the next one is production deal. So basically, the production deal doesn't really have to do with the artist itself. It has to do with like maybe a music producer or maybe an investor or maybe someone that wants to try to break into the music business. Will set up a company, a small company, would sign artists to the company, develop the artists, create songs, record demos and everything. And they would use our artists to pitch to major labels and major music companies that can either sign that artist off them or will give them money to sign other artists. So that artist is going to be used to pitch for advance, for investment, or for maybe a joint venture. So that's how production deals work. So basically, so they just get an artist that they feel like, okay, his future is bright, it's going to be the next Rema, it's going to be the next Aya Star. They sign the person, they develop the person and everything. And when they feel like the artist is ready and they've recorded a number of songs, they begin to pitch that artist and pitch that song to major labels like Sony, Warner and everything to get interested in the artist, to give them money and advance to get more artists and all. So that's how production deal works. So it's basically between a production company and a major label, not necessarily between the artist and the label. So the next one I'm going to be talking about is 360 deals, which are like the most popular kind of deals on the market. So especially in Nigeria, because it's very popular because that gives so many commentators the opportunity to bash record labels. Like record labels are sharks, they are not fair, they are exploitative, they don't care about the artist's career. So it gives so many people the opportunity to say, to get things off their chest. So what's basically a 360 deal? A 360 deal is a kind of agreement between a label and an artist, which allows the label the right to get a piece of every income the artist makes. So normally in a distribution deal or in a production deal, the music company in question or the label in question only takes money or royalties from master sales, from distribution income, from digital and maybe physical copies. That's the only place they take income from. So in 360 deals, they are not only taking money from the master's expectation or from streaming income or from distribution, they are also taking from every income the artist makes, which is publishing. They are taking from live shows, from performances. They are taking from endorsements. They are taking from merchandising. If you as the artist decides to go into movie production or film production tomorrow, they are taking an income from it. So they are basically taking from every income you make as an artist, from your career as an artist. So that is 360 deal. So this is the most popular kind of deals, and artists are always so eager to sign those kind of deals because the label would lure them with so much advance. The label can lure them with like $1 million advance, and the artist will feel like, oh, they've arrived, they've made it. They feel like that $1 million is for them, like it's for them to flex. They feel like the $1 million is for money. Meanwhile, they might not even be getting a personal advance from there, or even the personal advance might just be a fraction, maybe like $50,000 from that allegedly $1 million advance. And the label can claim that the $1 million advance is for promotional and then marketing budgets for the albums the artist has been asked to make. And that's why maybe 4 years time, when the artist is about to leave their label, they will start calling out the label that the label is the label treated them badly, the label cheated them, the label didn't give them royalties. Meanwhile, the agreement says that the label is going to be taking a piece of every income from their career. So when they are not seeing any money, they are not seeing any royalties. The label is trying to recoup from the allegedly $1 million that was being advanced to them as the artist. So also you need to understand that in traditional record deals, in production deals, in 360 deals, you are going to be assigning your copyrights to the label or to the music company. That's how it is. Because first of all, they are going to be paying for the marketing budget, they are going to be paying for studio sessions. Any producer that is asking for a particular amount of money to produce the song, any other thing they needed, artwork, photo shoots, branding, development, they're going to be spending a lot of money on you as an artist in a 360 deal. And they feel like the only way they can secure their investment in you is to own your copyrights for life. So please, 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 you need to understand the kind of record deals. You need to get an entertainment lawyer, not just any lawyer. Your friend that is a lawyer, that you're not sure he has ever represented an artist or he's into music law, he's not an entertainment lawyer. You need to like get in contact with an entertainment lawyer with track records to advise you and negotiate this kind of deals, because a normal lawyer cannot know the different kind of deals. It might not know what it is required to protect your interests. So please always get in touch with an entertainment lawyer to help you and to guide you with this kind of deals. An entertainment lawyer would let you know that you are going to be a good entertainment lawyer will let you know that you are going to be assigning your copyright. So you are not owning the masters again. Not that maybe later you come on Twitter and say you don't own your masters, you don't own the, or like they forcefully collected your masters from you. Meanwhile, nobody forced you to sign an agreement that says the masters will be transferred to the label, and those agreements always explicitly say that the masters ownership will be transferred to the label. It's written in fine print. You understand my point? So please get in tune with your music business, know the different kind of agreements, different kind of deals before you say, okay, I don't think I'm ready for a 360 deal also, now. You also need to understand that even in distribution deals or masters licensing deals, that you feel like, okay, it's not like I'm transferring my copyright. I'm just going to be giving them permission to use your master. A distribution deal can also be like a 360 deal, because if they claim that you continue to exclusively license your masters to them for when all the advance has been advanced to you will be recouped. You are most likely tied to them, because they can always say that you've not recouped, and God help you, the royalty split you agreed with them was 80-20, so they're getting 80% profit, and they're going to be recouping from your own 20%. So how do you want to be able to recoup fast enough from that 20% to be able to get out from that deal? So please, you need to always be involved in your music business. Once again, don't be all about, okay, they're giving 100,000 advance. That $100,000 advance doesn't mean the whole money is going to you. Most of it will be going into promotion, into marketing, into branding you, into like putting you out there, and into pitching you. You understand what I'm saying? So you always have to be careful, because I think we are all tired of artists coming out to call it a record debut due to the ignorance of the artist. So please take control once again and everything. And also, it's important to note that in distribution deals, in the master's licensing deals, you have to be very careful of not licensing your publishing or your composition, because record deals are mostly deals with a master's rights, while publishing deals with composition rights. You have to be careful. Even under 360 deals, you have to be careful. You are not assigning your publishing rights, but just giving them the right to collect money from your publishing. Be very careful when you sign deals. Also, you also have to make sure that the intellectual property in your artist's name still belongs to you, because a very popular artist in Nigeria had to drop his former artist name, and decide to coin a new artist name, because allegedly his former artist name belongs exclusively or is owned by his former record label. So those are the kind of traps artists get into, because they won't get an entertainment lawyer. Maybe out of greed, they don't want to pay a lawyer. They will sign the deal because of the big advance they are earning from that deal. So please, if you've not watched my videos on advance or how it works, make sure you go back to my video on how advanced work so you don't get greedy again, please. So thank you guys for listening to my video, to my busy business educational series. I can't wait to see you in the next video where we talk more on your rights as a music creative. Bye guys.